There sure are more remnants of animism here than I expected. There's actually a spirit monument much like this one out on the highway, too. One theory is that they exist as signposts to guide the spirits to this land. Because of that, people have regarded them as a means to call forth spirits since the days of antiquity. Fascinating. I can only imagine what it would look like if they were to succeed. Well, it's just a theory. No one really knows what their real purpose is. But they're still pretty important, then? And here I was thinking it'd be fun to have Lammy smash him up. You are a monster. Do not destroy other people's cultural heritage. I'd really appreciate it if you didn't. Such destructive impulses. Okay. Welcome back, Lady Lara. I see you're working as hard as ever, Saria. Of course. I have a question for you, though. If I might be so bold as to ask, just what is your relationship with these men? They're my classmates? I knew I could trust in the purity of Lady Lara's heart. So, wait, what is she implying? You may be better off not knowing, Reem. Please take this, Lady Lara. Oh, refreshing pasta, thank you. I want refreshing pasta. Isn't this the recipe for one of Apricot's specialties? It is indeed. I figured this would be a splendid way of allowing you to enjoy the taste of home, even while it thaws. Try and make it sometime when you find yourself longing for Legrim. Thank you, I will. Is that it? I take it we don't quite measure up to this girl's lofty expectations. Sure seems that way. I wouldn't want to be in Lara's shoes, that's for sure. So I've started renting my boat out recently, see? I was hoping I could let you guys use it while you're here, but it looks like Lake Apple's spirits are feeling a bit out of sorts today. It's really a shame. Whatever you say, my dude. Where is the Bracer Guild? Oh, right here.
This building is the Legram branch of the Bracer Guild.
It is Legram. Crap. My bad. Legram just sounds better to me instead of Legram. Legram, I feel like it should be Le space Gram, but oh well. Oh, the guild emblem. I must not have noticed it earlier with all the mist. Strange. The branches in the capital were closed due to political pressure, but this one still seems to be active. The Legram branch continues to operate as it always has. That's why I was rather surprised to find out that the capital's branches were no longer active. Come to think of it, we met a Bracer back when we were in Breahard for our field study. But I saw no signs of a guild branch there either. It was closed a year ago. Though as I understand it, the pressure to close came from the Duke's household, not the imperial government. Is that so? Well, bracers are an eyesore to most of those well-to-do types. They don't bow to authority. You can't bribe them with Mira. They're all about protecting civilians. Give them any excuse to lean on the bracers to get them out of the picture, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. Milliam, that's kind of accurate. She didn't lie. You don't mince words, do you? Choice words coming from an intelligence division operative. Do you think you're not complicit in this? Well, it's less us and more Gramps. He went barging into the branches in the capital himself and started telling them what they could and couldn't do. Wow. That explains the instructor's frosty temperament toward him. Man, you guys sure know how to poke a guy where it hurts, don't ya? Oh. Now there's a familiar face. I'm pleased to see you again, Toval. Oh? You know each other? Nah, we just ran into each other once a couple months ago. Long time no see, Lara. Sounds like Sarah's keeping your nose to the grindstone, huh? Wait, so... You must be a former associate of our instructor, I take it. Pretty much. Racer Toval. I'm Toval Randoneur, a bracer with the guild here in the Empire. Good to meet you, ladies and gents of Class 7. Why are you all so winking? Why does everyone wink in this game? I have never encountered so much winking as in this game. Like in my entire life, up until this point. Wait a minute. So it wasn't a coincidence that we ran into you in Berea Hard? Bingo! Sarah told me you were going to be there. So you decided to stalk us. I see. She wanted me to keep an eye out for you and step in if you ever got in a real tight spot. But she insisted I play it casual and not give myself away. Man, that part was a lot harder than I thought it'd be. I had no idea. Thank you so much for all your assistance back then. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to bust Machias out without your help. You may not have directly assisted me, but I suppose you have my thanks nonetheless. You're welcome. Sarah's repaid that debt in full, though, so don't worry about it. Interesting. I had no idea that you'd already met some of the members of our class. Incidentally, Toval, the guild's standing here in Erebonia certainly seems to have shifted over the past 2 years. No doubt. Basically, every branch here in the Empire was shut down after the government started putting pressure on us. Some of us found work in a different field, like Sarah. Others transferred to branches outside of the country. But we all agreed to get back together if we can ever resume operations in Erebonia again. Until then, we're just trying to keep a low profile, scraping out a living for ourselves. It sounds like a difficult life. Still, with the guild having to decrease its presence, isn't there more than enough work for the remaining branches? I wish. The Railway Military Police deals with a lot of the stuff we would have handled before. Your little lady's friend, in particular, keeps herself pretty busy. Oh, you mean Claire? Yeah, she sure is a hard worker. Although with all the time she spends on work, it's no wonder she doesn't have a boyfriend. Milliam? I'm not sure you should go around sharing the details of people's private lives without their consent. Well, I find enough work to keep the lights on here anyway. And this branch has the Viscount's approval, so we can display our sign without getting in trouble. So that's how it is. Well, it's nice to hear that the Viscount seems pretty supportive of the guild. He seems to find much of himself in the Bracer's way of life. Self-reliance, pride, a focus on helping others. He's long said that if he were free of other responsibilities, he would join the guild and work as a bracer himself. Oh my, that seems very... I hardly think a man who owns territory in the Empire could just up and join the bracers. I don't know, why not? Let him live his life. Who are you to tell him what job he can and cannot have? The Radiant Blade Master himself as a bracer, huh? In terms of strength and standing, he's probably on par with Cassius Bright. I'll bet he'd make S rank right on the spot. You know Cassius Bright? I believe he's currently a brigadier general in the Liberalian army, as well as bearer of the title Divine Blade. Guess I should expect no less from a member of the Intelligence Division. Anyway, that's how the Viscount ended up asking me to sort out some tasks for your field study. Let me give those to you now. Field study envelope, August. Field study day 1, assigned tasks. Many hands make light work. Client Duncan. I need someone to replace a lot of orbment lights all along the highway. If you like putting lights into things, you can find me in Watteau's store. Okay. Ebel Highway Monster. Client Toval. This dude. A monster's been spotted roving the Ebel Highway, and he's a big one. Monster Crocodark. Okay, location Ebel Highway. I request that Class 7 deal with this threat as soon as they possibly can. Alright. Our Seed School training bouts. Butler Klaus. I wish for Lady Lara and you, her classmates, to engage in a friendly training bout against students of the Arseed School. When you have prepared sufficiently, please make your way to the training hall, which is down the stairs outside the mansion and to the right. Study area is defined as a 200 cells radius around Legram. I'm gonna get it, I promise. Each student must record his or her activities daily to be remitted to the instructor upon request. Oh, so this is how your field studies go. Generally, yeah. Should we come back tomorrow to pick up our next set of tasks then? Yep. I've got some more work I could use your help with. I'm pretty short-handed here, so we've got a real monster of a backlog building up. I'm counting on you to pave the way to Easy Street for me, okay? Will do. Alright then, let's waste no time getting started. Looks like one of these requests is from the training hall. It seems to be from Klaus. Got a monster extermination request too. We'll have to head out onto the highway for that one. Lara obsession is peculiar? Maybe. I personally find it completely understandable. Because Lara. It would be nice if we could cover as many of the townspeople's requests as possible too. This is so cool! I do appreciate them calling Reen and the other guys cretins, though. Disgusting cretins. That was pretty fantastic. Hello. Sven. Good day, Lady Lara. I see you're looking well as always. Hello there, Sven. How are you doing? I'm fit as a fiddle. Thank you very much. Whether you need a bridge fixed or a wall built, you can leave all your construction needs to old Sven. I'm actually just about to head out to the highway to fix up one of the statues there. I noticed it tilting a bit. If you're going the same way, be careful of the fog. It can come rolling in without warning. Days like these are when spirits are most likely to begin their trickery. That is indeed true. We'll take the utmost of care. You think the girls here are insane? I don't know. Lady Lara, you've returned. I'm so happy that you would return to Legram for our sake. Well, I've returned, that much is true. However, this isn't meant to be a leisurely visit, I'm afraid. I'm going to be pretty busy with my field study, so keep that in mind. I just can't believe how strict Thor's is. I don't think I could deal with having so little free time. This is why we all thought Saint Estrella would be much better fit for you. All those months without you here were just so depressing. Every Lara-less day saw my pillow stained with tears. I see time hasn't dulled your clinginess. Head pats. Oh, how blessed I am to stand in your angelic radiance. Once again. Wow. Talk about a hometown hero. The people of the Gram really do like Lara. And this girl, even more than most. I'm sorry about that. You must be Lady Lara's friends from the Academy, I assume. Allow me to welcome you all. But I must warn all you menfolk that your lives are forfeit should anything happen while you're guests in Lady Lara's home. Well, aside from those dubious sounding threats, she's technically giving us a warm welcome. Right? Oh, pay her no mind. Cindy and her friends basically say that to everyone. I mean, it's really no different from when Elisa wanted to chain Reen to a bed to prevent Reen from maybe touching someone at the beginning of the game. So we can't really judge them. The spirits are still abundant here in Legram, even now. We can't see them, but they're always here, watching over us. They seem a bit irate today, however. Perhaps they found themselves a bit unsettled by our new visitors. The spirits are still abundant here in Legram, even now. Okay, same thing. Is there anyone upstairs? There sure isn't. I want to find fishing spots. Children. Hey, it's Lara. It's really her. We did something pretty awesome while you were gone. Oh. We formed the Junior Eisenritter. We're here to fight for Saint Sandlot. Cool. Let me in. I'll be the evil villain. At least she's self-aware. That's hardly even role-playing. That's so cute. I assume Lara must be their Saint Sandlot then. Though I gotta say, how can we really be like the Eisenritter when we don't even have any horses? Riding your goats doesn't work. You've attempted to ride a goat? Dang. I mean, we tried, but they just flung us off. I do not think I would ever consider riding a goat. I mean, I haven't really ridden a horse either, but I really would not ride a goat. Ill-advised. Those poor goats. Yeah. Listen, you can play however you'd like, but try not to cause trouble for others. Namely, the goats. We know, we know. Obviously you don't. Julian thinks the Eisenritter is all about the horses, but I think the coolest part was their awesome fighting skills. Hey Lara, teach us how to win a sword fight sometime. Only if you've decided that you want to make swordsmanship a lifelong pursuit. I'm willing to teach you basic self-defense techniques anytime though, if that's what you'd like. Yeah, I'm gonna start going to those classes again. I've gotta get stronger. This kid really thinks that anyone who can ride a horse can be a member of the Eisenritter. I guess I need to get on learning how to ride a horse. I want to be a member of the Eisenritter. Surely there's a fishing spot over here.
You've got a wharf here?
We do. A ferry makes trips between here and the opposite shore.
If you cross the lake, you'd be in the Sutherland province, right?
I'll take your word for it. I don't know what the Sutherland province is.
This looks like a nice spot.
Yes, this lamppost really does look like a nice spot. Where am I? How are you supposed to know that that is a fishing spot? That is not even like a ripple in the water. Or a circle or anything. They're setting us up for failure. A crab. I could go for crabs. This is gonna happen. So many button presses. Oh my god, my hand hurts.
Wow, this is a big one.
I got a queen crab. There are only 5 fish we haven't gotten. Fire Sepith times 90. Holy crap. That's a lot.
Huh.
Is that the only new fish here? Or we gonna get something else? This is another crab. Button mash and go. I have to change the way I'm holding my controller for this. Success.
Wow, this is a big one.
One last one. Honestly, please don't be a queen crab. I don't want to button mash that intensely again. Thank you. Ask and ye shall receive. My thumb was starting to hurt.
Caught one.
A gray crab. Goodbye. There's a dude over there. He's fishing. How do I get over there? So this is the Eisenritter statue. It's pretty impressive up close. It's so cool. What, do you want to break this one too, Milliam? Saint Sandlot and the Eisenritter are the pride of Legram and have been ever since the War of the Lions. When I look at this statue, I'm always reminded of my personal goal. It's been my lifelong aspiration to be as skilled a warrior as my ancestor and Saint Sandlot were. Wow. I can see the ambition gleaming in her eyes. It's not surprising. Everyone has their heroes, after all. The Lance Maiden and her Eisenritter, in praise of their valor during the War of the Lions, may their souls rest in peace.